Got a microphone now.
Hey, we got you. That's how it be. That's how I start off. You start with a microphone, and then, what I'm saying, next thing you know, you host a podcast.
Just making sure y'all all right.
How was y'all day?
Got a microphone now.
Oh, my bad.
You said what now?
No. How was y'all day?
Oh,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I had a rough weekend.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It was cool. I was like I told him I was gonna go see BP2 once more, but I think I know everything that I wanna say, so I'll just everybody on time. Oh no.
What's up, chat?
wrong? What's wrong, Nita? By the way, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. What's up, Kiana? What's up, Nita? What's up, Bam? What's up, Chrissy? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I went and saw Black Panther 2 on Monday.
Yeah, I saw it last Thursday.
I just freshly got home from it.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Oh,
What's up, Rachel?
that's where we are now.
You know what? Forget about that. How y'all feel? Y'all okay?
I wasn't after the movie.
Wait, what?
You two. Are y'all okay today?
Ooh,
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm fine.
what's
You
you
sure?
talking
Yeah, positive.
Just checking
about?
on.
Oh.
You know what he was trying to get at.
Shut up.
You know what he's trying to get at.
I called my boy Ken.
I'm sorry,
Both-
we can't win a division being 7-9. It don't work that way. It's
Ooh.
just saying. It don't work that way, brother.
I'm just checking. Just checking on y'all.
Yeah, we good.
Okay.
What's up, Kat? I thought you were talking about the movie. I was like, dang,
Oh,
you actually
You
asked
know what he
about
was
it.
talking about? Monday night football.
I thought he actually asked me about, what I'm saying, how I was feeling after the movie, man.
No, I was just wondering,
Even though I told them how I felt as soon as I came out of the movie.
How did you feel as soon as you came out the movie?
Conflicted. Honestly. Conflicted. Disjointed. Disappointed. I liked a lot of parts and I didn't like a lot of parts. It's just one of those things where people are going to have mixed emotions about it, and you're going to have some people on one side, some people on the other side. Some people saying it's the greatest Marvel movie since Endgame. Some people are saying differently. I'm one of the different ones.
You know what? I'm gonna
still
go ahead
love
and
it,
I'm gonna stay out of that conversation.
Because I'd rather see T'Challa in the MCU. That's why. What's up? What's up? I don't feel like you should have to substitute a main black male character for a main black woman character. I think they can both coexist. They did in the comics, and I think you can pull that off in the movie. We just chose not to. Yeah. So. But I mean, honestly, like don't take my opinion and run with it. You need to see it for yourself. Like, because you're gonna see it differently than I'm gonna see it. I have to watch movies and films as a critic. You guys get the luxury of just watching it. And sometimes that's the best way to do it.
I was a critic in my past life.
And then I also take it very personal. This is like when I tell you I saw that movie a lot. I have my stubs and I can show you like all the tickets for it. So yeah. But it's great. But we're not talking about that movie today. We are talking about Ninjas in Space. I mean F9. Yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and start the show. What's up, everybody? We'd like to welcome y'all to the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, along with the fellas.
What's up, man? It's your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
And last but not least, I am the king MOE. I do not have a sidebar today.
Boy, sick.
I don't know how to feel about that.
know how I
Welcome,
feel about that.
welcome, Mika. You
And it's your girl
are
Mika G in the place to be.
you are you
Oh,
are a fellow movie connoisseur, fellow nerd. So it's always a great pleasure to have you on the show.
I am always grateful to be on the show.
Yeah, Mo just threw me off, man. I need you to come up with something by the end of the
I
show,
want you
bro.
to give us something by the end of the show.
I'm a double
I
punch
got.
you in the
I come up
face.
with something.
I'm a double punch you in the face, like straight up. Anyway, so F9, Fast and the Furious 9. I had all forgot about this whole movie up until a few days ago. Well, I rewatched it from beginning to end.
Well,
And I and I took a pause between watching it for the game night, which I had to go back and watch it. What's up, Nate? So much about this movie just was it was a lot. Of course, Vin Diesel was back. This time instead of The Rock, he has John Cena
That's his brother.
As his brother.
as his brother,
as little bro.
little brother.
That's not what that says. Somebody got to explain. Mama got to talk to somebody.
I honestly thought like
Mama
at the
did more than
beginning,
talk.
they would be like, oh, he's adopted. I thought that would be like the thing, and I'd be like, oh well, he's adopted.
Childhood best friend.
Okay,
Cat, you
cool.
got it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he's adopted. That's his homeboy. He saw as his brother. Nope. They were blood related.
Nope. They chose to tie him in through Mr. Nobody.
Correct.
Because apparently before Mr. Nobody discovered Vin Diesel, he already had Lil Bro putting in work. So
On the payroll.
technically, so as far as like things happening in chronological order,
Mm-hmm. Whenever you're ready, I got a question. Go ahead.
Lil Bro been there before everybody else. I mean, if you kind of unpack that the way that they laid it on the table in the movie, like, okay, Mr. Nobody had an agent that went rogue, then that's why he went and found Dom. Otherwise, I don't know. The guy right here in the front with the popcorn in your beer hat, you got a question?
Yes, I got a question. How did they go from stealing VCRs to being secret agents? Make it make sense?
It don't.
Well, I am baffled. You know why I'm baffled? Because they are now putting in the script how crazy this stuff is. Tyrese had a whole segment on how
Let's get right touch on that.
mind-blowing these survivals have been. This man
How
got
basically
shot at.
how they're superhuman.
Bro, there was a part in this movie where Tyrese is getting shot at with machine guns and not one
Running
singular
slow as hell.
bullet. Not one singular bullet sparked this man. He didn't get clipped. Now, I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna get right with you, brother. I'm gonna get right with you. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know how many guns y'all done shot, but you gonna at least hit something. You gonna hit something. Bullet straight. Yes, sir. Right there with the next to the logo. I see you right there with the popcorn and beer logo. Yes, sir.
Tyrese was running from those bullets the same way Ricky ran from that shotgun, but somehow dodged both a plethora and a barrage of bullets. Ricky couldn't get away from a long range shotgun shell, but this man was running half the speed Ricky was running and dodged 693 bullets.
Did you say a long range shotgun shell, brother? Listen, I'm still trying to find a shotgun to shoot that far.
Look, I don't make the rules. Look, this is the same thing that same reaction you just had is when people inbox me on Instagram about these stories I'll be posting and they be like, Mo, don't start. And I'm like, look, I don't make the rules. I just post the stuff that I be seeing on the internet.
Brother, they Letty is on a motorcycle, brother. On a motorcycle. She's on a motorcycle.
Like dirt bike.
Mm-hmm.
She gets clipped, right? She's in the air. Somehow, through the Pythagorean theorem, this man flips the car.
But you can't spell it.
I don't even want to spell it. Brother, they used all type of arithmetic that I've never seen before in my life to spin this said car to have this lady land on this car without nan singular body part hurting. She was fine. Windshield didn't crack, hood didn't dent, no dirty shirt, no nothing. Oh, there's another scene I'm gonna talk about too. Before Tyrese gets shot at, Dom and Letty are in a car, in a regular vehicle, bro.
You talking about that Charger?
Regular Charger.
A photo of that. I was surprised. I'm like, he gonna be on.
I don't know how
Dom
many of y'all
gonna
ever
drive
been in a
Coops.
Charger. I don't know how many of y'all ever been in a Charger, brother, but it's whoppy. It's whoppy. No balance. So car starts rolling. Once the car stops, all the windows busted out. Car's busted up. Dom has on a white V-neck t-shirt.
Classic.
Brother, it's not a single speck of dirt on this shirt. What's up, Kay? It's not a single speck of dirt on this man's shirt. And
Tyrese got on his soapbox and talked about it.
But I didn't even touch on the fact that like Tyrese survived the whole vehicle almost landing on top of him. Like not only survived the whole vehicle landing on top of him, so survived the whole landmine exploding right next to him.
Why the first thing that crossed my mind when he hit the landmine, I said, how the truck get stuck between two cheeks, bro? Not rocks, but cheeks.
Yes, brother right there with the slim shirt on, Mr. Fat
Yes,
Guy.
hey, somebody hand him a microphone.
Hey, I don't know if anybody else have this issue. Maybe my Wi-Fi was messed up. I don't know if y'all have Wi-Fi issues, but it was a couple of scenes where people are jumping from car to car, whatever. How are you moving in regular speed, but the cars are in slow motion? These cars are flipping at a whopping half a turn every 13 seconds, but you are flying across the sky like
one of them shirts. Brother, I can't tell you. I told you it's the Pythagorean theorem. They were using this is why they wanted you to learn the Pythagorean theorem, because that is what they are using to do all these things that they are doing. They are using the Pythagorean theorem to do these things because it doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense.
It don't make sense.
Whole rope
Sir Isaac
held
Newton,
onto a car as it whipped through the damn canyon.
Sir Isaac said, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. There was no opposite reaction.
Not in the fast movies. No.
Listen, I was trying to figure out how they went from ejectocito, cuz, to full-on military tanks. Where's this money coming from? What? Okay. I can even say, okay, if y'all did some heist, okay, cool. Bet.
I didn't think about that.
Got you. They have military vehicles.
Mr. Nobody got all the bread, bro.
Bro, we got a movie full of
Mr.
Tommy.
Nobody got all the bread.
We got a movie full of Tommies, cuz.
Ludacris has became a whole mixed martial artist out here.
Right.
Tej?
Because in Fast and Furious 2, he was
he didn't even like to drive.
What was that? What was that word of mouth, Luda?
Yeah, he was a fast talker in that movie.
With the sideburns and the froze.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He was a promoter.
And then the man graduated from ICDC and became
brother.
The brains of the operation.
A computer tech genius.
He went to ITT Tech, cuz.
This man went over there. What's the school that Romeo went to?
ICDC.
He went to ICDC and learned how to build nuclear weapons. Listen, check this out. What at what time? At any point did they explain it? Because Tyrese is a felon. He's a felon. He was in jail. He didn't have a chance to go do any of this stuff. This man knows marksmanship. He knows how to drive a tank. Brother,
he damn sure don't know how to drive a truck out of a plane because he tried to eject Ojito for that too. He tried to abort that with every bone in his body.
I am flabbergasted.
I don't know. That's very talented. You know how talented you have to be to drive a stick shift in space?
Oh, we gonna get to a stick shift scene in this too.
He used the clutch.
Sometimes it's not talent, dude. Sometimes it's do or die, and you just got to make something happen.
Bro, listen, check this out. How? Tyrese is the equivalent of Thor because they treat him like a straight up idiot. Like,
is it the way they treat him, or is that just the attention that he commands?
The way he's written is he's a dummy.
He's a dummy.
But he knows how to drive a tank. The stuff that comes out of his mouth is baffling.
Because, I mean, he was casted as the typical hood dude.
He's not even that anymore.
Anymore, no.
End up being a comic relief.
That's all he is. Well, I need to know where Vin Diesel get his shirts from, brother, because I'm tired. I'm tired of working and my shirt be dirty. Because apparently he got that new technology that the shirt just don't.
White t-shirts, and I would gladly wear them if I could keep them clean through gunfire and car accidents.
Ain't gonna get no holes.
There's always a scene in a movie where to stay alive, Vin Diesel got to wreck the car on purpose
and walk away.
Because if you go back to when they first met Ramsey, he gave her a whole Evel Knievel helmet and was like, you see this cliff? To keep from getting killed by him, we're gonna cheat death by rolling down this cliff.
You know what I loved about the first movie, man? That white t-shirt got dirty. There was blood on it. There was dirt on it.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the movie starts with the whole flashback to 1989.
Yeah, with his dad died.
With his dad's last race.
Mm-hmm.
Man's car gets launched into the air, burst into flames.
In the air.
In the air.
Didn't even like all it did was scrape the fence and
it burst into flames.
Like Final
scraping the
Destination.
fence. Yeah, like yes, like Final Destination.
It didn't crash in anything. There was no spark. It literally flipped into the air and combustion happened.
It tapped the fence before it combusted.
Hey,
That's what happened.
do anybody like? Are they cutting the air conditioners in these cars? Because there's a lot of windows rolled down, and that's not
No. I think they're conserving gas. They ain't never stopped for no gas.
Listen,
They
I
gotta
don't
be-
know cars, but the way they had their foot to the floor, there's no way. You know what? I don't know what. These some long ass roads.
Yeah,
Like these roads are long.
bro. I remember, and I'm listen. I'm basically just trying to go off this thing off memory because I am flabbergasted by just even having to watch this again. So okay, his dad, they do the thing with the race with his dad, and they explain what happened. The brother messed with something under the hood. Chrissy, let me explain something to you. let me tell you something. There is nothing that you can mess with underneath the hood of a car that would just make it instantly combust. It's just not gonna happen. It has to be a spark. Has to be a spark, has to be something leaking, and it has to be fire. None of that was present in this. It was nothing, no kind of spark, no nothing. It just combusted. Now explain something to me. So if the man that he had a deal with in the race to forfeit this race, and they supposed to be going against each other, money was on the line. Why are you trying to kill that man?
Yeah, it had to have been deeper than that, bro. Because
He wasn't trying to kill him.
The way my man was telling you, he wasn't telling you, like his energy wasn't that I'm finna win this race. His energy was, I'm gonna get you something.
Right. It wasn't like I'm gonna knock you into the wall and then it's gonna be over with.
No, he was trying to catch a body. They go, oh, man can't come pay his respects. Like, no,
At all. They thought us fans. I'm sorry. I ain't been a fan of Fast and the Furious since the first one. They lost me with Ejectocito, cuz I don't want
to talk about it, cuz.
Yeah, I said don't worry about it, cuz. Yeah, they lost me at Too Fast, Too Furious. I'm sorry.
They lost me with Tokyo Drift.
Oh, I ain't even get that.
They lost me. That's when I was done.
They lost me with Tokyo Drift. I was like, the hell is this?
Oh, speaking of Tokyo Drift.
Oh God.
Bow Wow is back from Love and Hip Hop, wherever he's from. I don't even know.
Oh, his roly-poliness.
Even though country boy.
I thought it was just me. He looked chunky. He thought he looked a little chunky.
Yeah.
He looked a little chunky in the face. He looked chunky in the face, and then the dude that was chunky, he looked smaller now. So I was just like, okay, they switched.
Like they swapped.
They swapped. Okay, cool.
Him and country boy.
But Bow Wow has now became
he like 40.
An MIT student.
Yes, he is.
He went to the same school Tez did.
So Tez went to ICDC and Bow Wow went to MIT. Because let me just be clear when I say this. And once again, I ain't the smartest person in the world. Where do you get money to buy a rocket? Rocket parts. It's not just laying around.
Oh, I mean, where do you go to buy a rocket?
I mean, if you have a 3D printer, you could print it, but then it's just plastic. But never mind.
That's probably why all the cars kept exploding. Cause or Milton.
But
He
that's
said
what I'm
that.
saying. You were able to buy more than one.
3D printer. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Forget that.
Craigslist.
It's not
Delete.
Craigslist.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you
Leave.
go to buy a rocket on Craigslist, somebody is coming. The FBI is showing up. I'll let you know that right now. The FBI is showing up and you going to jail. Oh no! Listen, I hate Tokyo
You
Drift.
going to double
But
jail.
this one, F9,
Under the jail.
F9 got Tokyo Drift. I'm sorry, it's close, but it got it.
So since we talking about Tokyo Drift, so you got Country Boy that comes back from Tokyo Drift.
Name it. Go ahead.
You got
talk about it.
Twinkie,
Mm-hmm.
which I must have missed all of that because I do not remember Bow Wow's name being Twinkie.
I don't either.
His name was Twinkie?
Yes.
Who signed the papers?
We are
I don't know.
six Fast and Furious later, and I did not know that in Tokyo Drift his name was Twinkie.
Yes.
Now I have to go back and
Yes.
watch that trash.
No, I can't
So-
do it again. Yes, his name was definitely Twinkie.
He the
one,
fellow.
like I think the biggest spoiler they gave away in the trailer for this movie
Was Han?
was Han.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me talk. Can I ask y'all a question?
Oh Lord. No.
Did y'all
Go
actually
ahead.
figure out how Han died?
He didn't.
He did.
No. Well, did y'all figure out how they made it seem like he died?
So there was the part where
They never said it.
everybody was flabbergasted and like, bro, how are you alive?
Listen.
And he explained
Mhm.
that Mr. Nobody had a way of making things look real.
Mm-hmm. And didn't explain a thing. He said magic and left it at that. They said, hey,
And now
man,
the hard part is
how did he do
keeping
it?
you dead.
how did he do it? Yeah, he just used magic. Brother, everybody saw you in the car.
We saw you die.
Or somebody who appeared to look like you.
I would
So
I
in
would have
my
accepted
mind-
that.
So in my mind, that whole chase that Jason Statham was on, it was a Han lookalike. It was great value Han.
I mean, it would have been nice if they would have said that. They didn't.
That's
did.
what I'm asking you.
That's
They
what I'm
put a
telling
stunt
you.
double in there for him. So they killed a whole nother human being.
They did.
Look, the same way Bin Laden had 100 people that look just like him, they found a great value Han and said, look, we're gonna keep you alive, but we got great value Han that's gonna die in this explosion.
Brother, I'm
After
mad.
he get ran down on by
They had-
Jason.
They have zero sugar, huh?
Brother, listen. They
But could
went
you
this
ima-
whole time because he had like because he acted like it was about to be this whole deep story of how he survived and everything. He's like, yeah,
Mr. Nobody got a way of making things the real, man.
bro, when somebody sigh before they tell you a story, it's about to get deep. And I was ready for it. And it never happened.
I think we were all waiting on like a Nobel Peace Prize explanation.
Hello.
Something.
Because
Something.
it's like, we're happy to see you back. Cool, but you got
How?
some explaining to do.
Like for real.
But you was
And
gone
did
for
you
3
go to
movies.
Great Value Han's funeral? I just want to know.
You had people crying about you, homeboy.
Right.
And then everybody, he show up. Bro, listen, I'm telling you like this. This part made me laugh and it shouldn't have. Vin Diesel walked up to this man, right? Looked like he about to swing on him. And then gave him the strongest hug I've ever seen anybody
Like
give.
jailhouse hug, bro.
I miss you, bro.
Like, cuz, I thought he was gonna body slam where he hugged him. But I just was like,
And I know Han had to be hurt when Mr. Nobody told him, like, bro, that girl didn't love you, bro. She was an FBI operative, bro.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
The whole airplane on the runway and she fell off. And
brother, that was a long runway. I'm telling you like
longest runway I ever seen.
that runway.
Bros are
Had to
so
be about 10 miles long.
Same pros before phones.
Yeah, listen.
Oh, listen, if you're an FBI agent and you dating me, and I find out, ooh, Ooh, after I get out of jail, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna tell you some stuff I probably shouldn't say. I'm gonna tell you some stuff about me legally download music or some movies or something like that. Something about that. I'm gonna go to jail. But when I get out, I'm gonna find you.
So they get the gang back together.
Mm-hmm.
They done reunited with everybody from Tokyo Drift.
Mm-hmm.
All 16 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In between that and the flashbacks to how him and his brother fell out over Pop's last race, because first it just looked like a bad accident. Then Dom was like, hey, you was the last one under the hood of Pop's car before it happened.
But before
you
that,
had something to do with
somebody
this.
told him. Somebody told him what happened. Like, wasn't it
the crew,
dudes from,
the crew hand?
Wasn't
when
it
he was in jail
from the other movie?
That was what's his name? The blue dude from from Guardians of the Galaxy. That was Yondu.
Was that them?
Yeah.
No, he was the other dude. I'm talking about the two mechanics he met in prison.
There was a flashback scene.
Yeah.
There was a flashback scene from when young Dom was incarcerated.
Yeah.
And he was talking to the two Spanish dudes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
was
saying.
like, yeah, there's this thing called whatever, blah, 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 where you go under the hood and you mess with this. It's called this. So then he went back to the race and was like,
this motherfucker.
you did that to Pop. Okay, I got something for you next time I see you.
Hey, can I ask you a question? How did this man flashbacks to hear whole conversations? He broke the sixth sense, because this man,
he had a flashback within a flashback.
This man walked up and heard the whole conversation, and I was like, "It's all he's a superhero. That's it. He's a superhero.
They all superheroes.
That's what happens.
All of them got the little stuff from Wakanda, and they're able to survive stuff that you're not supposed.
So vibranium. Vin Diesel's t-shirts made out of vibranium.
T-shirt made out of vibranium.
From the airplane to the submarine to the
tank.
Look to Tyrese laid it all out. Like, bro, how are we making it out of these situations?
And they still continue to do stuff, and it just at this point they're just saying y'all stupid and y'all gonna pay for it and y'all gonna watch it. That's basically what they're saying. At this point, that's basically what they're saying. They're saying we can do whatever and y'all gonna go watch this.
How do a Saab stop a tank?
How do what now?
I don't know what kind of car it was. I think it was a Saab or something. It was something.
Oh, that, yeah.
But
I don't know, man. I know one thing. Vin Diesel fought 33 men at the same time and won.
Yes. They clapped everybody. It was a Royal Rumble the way he was throwing boys off over the rope into the.
They had this man on the ground, stomping him out. And he looked up and saw what's my lady name?
Man was laying on the ground right there.
He looked up and saw Letty. He was like, no, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta do it for family. This man got off the ground and proceeded to beat 25 niggas. You can't make this up.
I only seen Bruce Lee do that.
I said, brother.
I've only seen Bruce Lee clear a room solo with that many people in. Him and IP Man.
Huh?
He was this close to being Captain Planet. He was this close to being Captain Planet.
So the mechanic that was close with his pop, but Merle from The Walking Dead. He pulled up on Merle and was like, look, I know you took him in after I got locked up. I need to know where he at. He said he in London. All right, bet. So they all go to London. And he was trying to recover the other half of the little God's eye looking thing. Where Ramsey had to drive the truck and was like, yo, I ain't got no license. I ain't got no credentials. I've never been behind the wheel of a motor vehicle.
And it was a stick shift, not even an automatic.
Word?
How you in a
Netflix.
movie? How you in a movie with a bunch of driving mofos and you ain't never, not once, started a car? It's been 3 movies. You ain't start a car, you ain't ride a car, you ain't drive a car, and then you proceed to drive.
But you been the one that rode off a cliff though.
And then proceeded to drive a stick shift.
Terribly.
Mm.
But you got it in drive. Most people can't even do that.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh,
And you and the magnet in the back of that truck proceeded to tear London all the way down.
Oh,
who is paying for all these damages? They do
That-
more
that-
damage
hey,
than the
that-
Avengers.
That's what I'm asking you.
They doing more damage than the Avengers, bro. Oh, you skipped over the fact that The Rock, I mean not The Rock, but Vin Diesel and John Cena got into a fist fight. Well, John Cena punched through a concrete wall.
Oh, you're talking about when he went and confronted him and he was at the little bar.
Yes.
And he was like, I'm gonna make you the same offer you made me. Leave and don't ever come back. Because that's when Vin Diesel pulled up on him to confront him about, hey, you the reason why dad ain't here.
Mm-hmm.
why are you cars if you can punch through a wall?
I'm talking about they DDT
Why are you worried
each
about
other.
bullets? Vin Diesel's head went through a concrete slab, brother.
They
Why
were doing
don't-
all kind of
Told you
random-
he made a vibranium.
After every movie, everybody go on vacation somewhere. Just stay where y'all at.
You know what?
Every
Quick
they go
question.
on vacation, just stay where y'all at.
Quick question. Since we're talking about how Vin Diesel always make it out of these debacles with not a stain on his sleeveless white V-neck.
Mm-hmm.
The scene where him and Jason Statham like rammed each other on purpose. Was his t-shirt dirty when he got out of that car?
No, bro.
No.
Because Jason was in a Jag. Vin Diesel was in the muscle car. They played chicken and did like this here. And
Nothing happened. They just got out of the car and started fighting. Do you remember the scene where he fell into the water? Now,
after he clapped 30 people,
Yeah.
and he
after the
pulled
Royal
down the
Rumble?
entire building.
And he pulled the whole building down.
Pulled down the entire building.
So prior to that, they managed to catch up to Jacob
Mm-hmm.
and confine him.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm like, I know his people are coming for him,
Mm-hmm.
which of course they are, because like he said when they broke him out, he was like, bro, I've been running missions out of this bunker for years.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he finally told Dom,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't kill Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was throwing the race because he owed a lot of niggas money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's when the whole fight happened and everybody got out. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to save my family
Okay.
and fight 76 people.
Stay right there. Stay right there. So when he pulled that building down on himself and fell into the water and had that long flashback dream sequence.
Not that long flashback dream sequence.
I don't know. It was a dream inside of a dream. But anyway, when he
He had like 4 dreams of one.
when he woke up, he was dry, bro.
It sure was.
Hey, Letty got him right, bro.
Hold
Letty went in there, got him out,
on,
dried him
Mo.
off,
Hold
the
on,
whole
Mo.
nine.
Hold on. The level of hatred Rashad has for this movie, right? My boy just hit Mo with the Baptist holy right there. Like Mo was reading the Bible. Stop right there. Read. Stop right there. My boy start Mo missing. Stop right there.
Listen, we haven't even got to the part of this movie that made me the maddest. But listen, this man came out of water. It was dry. He didn't cough up no water.
Hey,
Drowned. He drowned.
Letty gave
Letty
him a
stabbed
top
him.
tier a top tier rescue, bro. Had that man sitting under the heater and everything.
Man woke up like he just passed out. Brother, ain't no water in your
So
lungs.
after he passed out, he had another flashback to his pops having phone calls with people saying, "Hey man, you know I'm good for it, brother." You know what I'm saying? And was pretty much beginning to understand that Jacob was actually right. Like he was in deep for some bread. He needed to throw the race, and it kind of revealed that Jacob didn't even want to go under the hood to do what his pop asked him to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's all making sense to Dom. Like, okay, as much as I want to clap my brother, like he wasn't lying. Like Pops was really like between a rock and a hard spot, and was just doing what he felt he had to do.
So basically, he's like spirit. He was like the car spirit, because he just was floating in between, understanding that people having conversations that he wasn't around for, but he knew what they were saying the whole time. And this didn't happen in the 9 movies of 8 movies prior to this. I just,
Oh shit!
Yes, brother man.
4 words. Cypher is still alive. She was wearing the hell out them red leather pants. I ain't gonna hold you. But I've been wanting her to die for a long time.
Is she still alive?
And she still and look good too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Still alive. Y'all ready to talk about it, man?
Hold on.
Yep.
What kind of energy drinks people drink? Brother, ain't nobody tired.
They don't sleep.
Listen,
No, they don't sleep.
I be having a hard time on the way back home from my route. How you able to dodge bullets, dodge cars, jump out of cars faster than the cars is?
Avoid landmines.
Fly through a canyon.
Mhm.
Flip 15 times and survive.
We didn't even talk about the fact that this man swung a car
on a rope.
Oh, you're talking about after Jacob drove over the bridge
and got lifted out of the air from by airplane.
By a jet.
And that would be crazy. But Tej also drove up.
That was some bullshit. He drove up the bridge.
This man drove vertically up. I swear, bro, they were just sitting in the room like, hey, what you got? What you got? Yeah, have him drive vertically up a cliff, and he's gonna get there. All right, bet. Okay, what do you got? Okay, let's take that same bridge and let's put one rope that he has to catch with a tire, and it has to get stuck in the tire for him to be able to, from here, to be able to swing across. Oh, you want him to swing across in there? There's nothing holding him in the car. He can flip out. Don't worry about it. He's gonna be okay. He's Vin Diesel. As long as he has that white shirt on, he has it. Okay, what do you have? I want them to land over there perfectly fine, even though Letty is yelling. He's
out of jurisdiction of the people who chasing him. So as soon as he land on the cliff, they're gonna turn around and be like, all right.
Yeah, we good.
Mind you, she don't have a seatbelt on. I can't even mess with you no more.
She don't have a seatbelt on. She holding on to the roof.
Them did.
She's holding on to the roof and the chair.
She was clean.
They flipped 15 times.
What kind of tires these people have? This ain't good, yeah. This ain't good.
Know. They vibranium. Everything is made out of vibranium.
Yeah, everybody's vibranium. They have the strength of the Black Panther.
They rolled 133 times and was still clean when the car stopped. But there's no dirt on them.
So,
not ejected.
So before they bring Han back, both of the girls went to Tokyo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and went and found his old apartment where his daughter was being tracked by the triads or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's the sister name? What's this? Mia? Mia?
Yeah,
yes.
When did she learn how to fight? I'm cool with Letty knowing how to fight because I think she'd have been to jail, war, prison,
loss of memory,
Vietnam, loss of memory, explosions, all kind of stuff. So I'm cool with her fighting. When did Mia learn how to fight against able-bodied?
She
armed
learned how to fight the same day Tez learned Control Alt Delete.
Brother,
same day.
She was taking armed assassins and dismantling them. Brother, I don't think I ever even seen her drive a car. Oh no, she drove that one time with Brian. That was it.
Bro, the way L's parents got clapped was crazy. Hurry up now, we're running late. Oh, hold on, mom and dad. I gotta run back in the house and get my iPad. Car blows up. They go. I said, damn.
What you saying?
I mean, laugh.
What was you saying, dude? Because
I'm just saying, bro, like the school they went to learn all this stuff, but it has to be expensive.
Ain't no school, bro. They this was Matrix downloaded into that little program that they had on the Matrix where they just downloaded stuff into you for you to know. That's what they did.
That's what
Mr. Nobody paid for it, dude.
Yeah.
Mr. Nobody got all the bread, man.
Bro, they went from stealing VCRs to being spies. Brother, can you imagine the day? You work for Walmart. And 30 days later, they tell you got to go across seas with a special task force, and you got to bring back a vibranium disc that controls the weather and will kill 9 million people. Like, does that make sense?
It don't work like that.
Y'all gonna come with me though.
As y'all all know, when I was young, I trained myself to be a spy.
I'm about to mute you.
You did say this.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. You gonna get beat up.
Mika, he's not lying. He's not lying.
Hey,
I'm telling you like this. Dude gonna do one tuck and roll, and that's gonna be it. He'll be like, you know what?
I was trying to duck under a semi-truck trailer that was parked, and I hit my head, and I went home. Had to go. This job is not for me. I'm a realist. When stuff don't work, really don't work. I was in no lie. They was building the school. They had a semi-truck trailer sitting there. I decide I spy my ass onto this campus. Why nobody didn't calculate the longitude and latitude of where I was supposed to be. Hit my head. I'm going home. So, with that being said, it takes years to do this stuff. They did it in 72 hours.
I don't feel like I breathe correctly to be able to do some of the stuff that they do. Like,
I'm in the military and I can't do half the shit that they do.
I feel like I would breathe the wrong way, and I would just instantly I'm about to die because I ain't gonna be able to protect myself. Like, I should have when I go. Nah, man, ain't no way, dog. That's just crazy, bro. I'm just saying, I wouldn't even trust nobody that did that. If I know you work at Best Buy 3 days prior to you coming and you saving my life, brother, leave right now.
You gonna get shot.
Leave right now. Don't touch me. I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you.
Tyrese, you ain't.
Right.
Apparently. Oh, and you know what was crazy about that? He showed a shirt that had holes in it, bullet holes.
Yeah, there was bullet holes in his on his right side.
You know what's even crazier? After he got shot at by 16 people with AK-47, this man proceeded to stand in the middle of a room, turning and clapping everybody
and not get shot
with one gun.
once.
This
And
man
not
proceeded to
get
clap
shot
everybody who was shooting
with
at
that
him.
being-
once.
So this is not just for this movie. I don't know what's the laws in movies, right? So when these people are when you got one person beating up 72 people, right? Is it against the rules to hit somebody in the back of the head? Like,
Apparently not with Vin Diesel. When you fight Vin Diesel, you gotta wait.
Around to attack him.
Even when you no, because Vin Diesel, they was attacking him while he was looking at them in the face, and he somehow got up.
So they was waiting their turn. They was in line.
Yeah.
No, brother. They
was
let
coming.
him up. They let him
Yeah.
up. They were stomping this man and let him up. Like nothing hit his ribs, chest. Nobody had Timberlands on. That's what it was. Nobody had Timberlands on.
No, the Lord.
Hey,
he had them lugs on though.
They had Air Maxes. Yeah, Air Maxes on.
Nah, them New Balances they was rocking.
They had cross trainers. They was stomping this man out of cross trainers. Can we talk about the part that I want to talk about, please? Can we please talk about
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Can we
Come
please talk
on.
about this?
Let's get to it.
The entire movie is based off of them stopping this satellite upload. Now, to stop this satellite upload, they got to get the space. Now, they have money for tanks. They have money for rockets. But they don't have money for spaceships. So they take a
Pontiac.
car.
What is a Pontiac?
Like a gremlin.
I think it was a Fiat.
It's a gremlin.
What was it?
A gremlin.
No, that was Marty car.
No,
It looked like a
wasn't
gremlin.
DeLorean. It looked like a DeLorean, but it wasn't. Whatever.
The body wasn't long enough to be a
whatever it was. They took this vehicle that had exploded multiple times before. They took the vehicle. Apparently, it was the same. I don't know how. Okay, whatever. Shut up.
They had more than one.
Sure.
They 3D printed that one.
They took this vehicle.
He said it too.
They took this vehicle. Taped it up with duct tape.
And Gorilla Glue.
I was saying Gorilla Glue.
Duct tape. They had all this money for tanks, computers, special hideouts,
weapons,
12,000 white t-shirts for Dom, all the challengers in the world. Everywhere he go, they got a challenger, a charger. Can you hush? And somehow they had to go to space in a car. First of all, why are we even putting a rocket on a car in the first place?
Because when it's about family, by any means necessary, my brother.
Hey, I don't know if you ever like drove in like the rain, or like if you drove in like really cold weather.
I have.
Or like when you drove past like some funky smells. That air, go ahead, brother, because this gonna take some time. Go ahead. What you gotta say?
I feel like I want to apologize for bouncing all around this scene, but I can't let this leave my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a car in space, using a stick shift in space with a car with no tires in space. Some type of way they got the engine hooked up to the car in space. Hooked the rockets to the car that's space.
Bring it in.
Speed.
Bring it in.
They didn't use the clutch and the gear shift in space.
Bring it in.
To drive in space with the steering wheel.
Talk about it, brother. Go ahead.
In space.
Well,
Preach on now.
But
Yeah,
what was they at the whole time though?
Space.
where was they at?
Where were they?
In space.
In space.
So
Tabernacle.
real quick. So real quick, just some context. So they realized that they got to keep Jacob from getting three things. One half of the little basketball, the other half of the little basketball, and the key, which just so happened to be, was that Han's daughter or his little sister?
I don't even know, brother. I don't know no more.
I don't even remember.
I don't even care no more. Just whoever she is.
I think he
So
just ended up adopting her.
Jacob manages to get all three. So they sit down, they have they powwow and say, well, damn. At this point, the only thing we can do to stop Jacob is to destroy the satellite that he's going to use for the upload.
Absolutely.
So Country Boy and Bow Wow
Twanky.
get a Air Force 757 that they put this Pontiac Sunfire on top of. I don't think that's the name of the car it was.
Stop. You better stop right there.
What they get the money for the plane, Rashad?
Bro, they got money for a plane, but they gotta go into space.
Not no little plane either. That was a big ass plane.
Brother, where did they learn to drive a plane at? This boy,
that's the same plane that you jump out of.
Racist.
Bro, that was a plane. That was a plane. But that was Soul Plane, bro.
Like, are y'all serious?
Except from
That was NWA.
Yeah, it was NWA, but they had a paint job.
So you mean to tell me they got money to buy a plane? They got the wherewithal to drive said plane, but you going to space in a DeLorean, brother? Like with no tires, right? So, hey, can I ask you a question? Because like I said, I was getting to a point when Duke talked. I was getting to a point. So, if you, brother, cars have holes in them, air holes. Cars have air holes.
Gotta breathe, man.
That you can't physically seal.
Mom.
You know why? Because you will die if you seal these parts of the car. They're in space, right?
With scuba suits on.
With scuba suits.
And duct tape.
Duct tape.
In space.
My man said, oh, snap, an air leak.
And put duct tape. Oh. Did anybody notice they had no face shields on until they got in space? Bro, where the hell this glass come from?
Can I also, you do realize there's atmospheric pressure, right? That a car is not capable. A car is not capable of surviving, which means by the time they would have reached the first layer,
like once they broke the ozone,
that car would have started to crumple.
That car should have said, and they should have passed out.
Can I ask you a question? How did they get back?
I mean, from
they
space?
didn't show that part.
From space.
I thought they got picked up by the. Never mind.
How did they get back from space?
They show that part.
Okay, how when they went through the satellite, they kept going straight, but
They
the satellite
they crashed into a satellite too. I ain't even think about that, bro.
Yeah, like
in the stick shift in space.
Tyrese was like, "Hey man, look here, man. We've been cheating death all these years. Not a stain on our shirt, not a scratch on our skin. This might be the one time where our luck might run out. So if we gonna go out, we need to go out on top."
In space.
Brother, they were shifting gears in space
wow.
with no traction.
No wheels in space.
Ladies and
There's
gentlemen,
nothing to shift with. You can't
public service announcement from this day forward. This is sign language for in space.
in space.
Thank you, Duke. We appreciate that, brother. We appreciate your contribution to the language of people who got to use their hands to communicate.
Thanks.
How do you drive? Was I missing something?
Rashad say something crazy. Rashad. Mo.
In space. In
King.
space.
Fish and spaghetti, King.
Brother, they drove through a satellite. Like,
They kept straight.
They kept going straight.
going.
I would have been okay with like a guided missile with like zero margin of error, like one false tap of the joystick and the missile misses the satellite, and then all is kaput.
Right.
Mo, I'm just trying to figure out, how do you have all this money but don't have money for a spaceship? You have money for a rocket. You have money for multiple rockets.
Okay, so
it's not family.
Prior to that, the scene with the motorcade when Jacob realized that he got played. This was before they went to space, right?
Oh, when he fought Buddy, that was
when he realized
made out of titanium.
Oh, y'all played me. Now it's time for me to join the good guys.
I hated that part.
Dom, I can't get up there. I'm not going to make it, but I can.
Yeah, in the Zuzu. Yeah, the Zuzu.
Was it me or was John Cena too big for that car?
He couldn't turn. Well, he can't really.
He was too big for all the cars he was in.
Yeah,
in the car like that.
He's too big.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have had a whole lot of fun with the magnets though.
But this is the thing: the magnets, they never really turned the magnets off. So you're in a metal car. I'm gonna shut up. Pythagorean theorem in space. that's what it is. They're in space using the Pythagorean theorem. That's the logic.
Coming to the website, popcorn in your beard, hoodies. It's gonna have a picture of Poppy on there. It's gonna say popcorn in your beard in space. And Poppy's hands gonna be like this on the hood.
I feel like it was more glass getting pushed around everything.
Oh, I didn't even think about that part, dude. It's regular gas on this car. Glass on this car.
Yeah.
In space. I'm sorry.
In space.
Yeah.
Brother, I really got to go back and reevaluate my life because I thoroughly miss, the use of the term. Because that's the only thing is a squared plus b squared equals c squared or something, whatever it is. Yx, yb, times 1,000, whatever it is. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I want to be in the room when they start making the next movie. Because I'm just gonna start yelling out random stuff.
Yeah, because 10 gonna be the last one.
Right.
Like,
10 is the final one.
how much further can you go?
Listen,
The
Cypher got
next galaxy.
Cypher has to die.
no. I figure y'all spoiler. Spoiler alert.
Oh God.
Next one is gonna be a Western.
Be a Western. I would actually like that. They shoot each other in the car. They take 10 spaces in the car and then shoot.
The next one,
It's gonna be
and
Dom gonna whip his ass around the sun.
he's gonna have a Gatling gun on the back of a chair.
How did they make it back to Earth?
In the right spot. Because
Don't give me
people
the
at Atlas,
How
people
many
at
more
NASA
stops do they got to pull out?
people at NASA's not haven't even mastered it yet. Because they leave from Cape Canaveral and they land in Houston. So how do you make it back down the road 3 blocks away from where you started?
No communication. No kind of like navigation, anything.
You can't.
So did
Because
they
didn't they come in contact
down?
with other humans while they were up there?
I think they ran into the International Space Station.
Oh yeah, because they opened the car doors.
We come in peace.
Hey,
Man got out.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
In
Open the
Space.
car
We gotta
doors.
stop. We gotta stop. We
Hey,
gotta
hey,
stop.
we good. We were with you. We're
we
friends.
come in peace.
Hey,
We come in peace.
Hey, we gotta stop. We
Bro,
gotta
they
stop.
had the car, bro. They look. Listen,
We gotta
Mo.
stop.
Mo, what is it called in Texas when people are showing off their cars in Texas and the road?
Ghost Rider Whip.
No, that's Kevin.
No, I don't know.
What is it called when we showing our cars off?
Yeah, in Texas, where they swerving in the road. What y'all
Sitting
call it?
sideways.
Swinging and banging.
Swinging.
They were swinging and banging in space trying to get help.
Brother, I just thought about that. They literally opened the doors.
Open the car.
They got out.
But
Doors open, man. Doors open, man.
Man,
In space.
listen. When I get rich, I'm buying me one of them.
Brother, I never listen. I don't know if I hated this movie more watching it or talking about it. I can't. This stuff. I just.
On Saturday, when we interview old girl from Wakanda, we're doing the Zoom call in space.
Oh yeah, my boy.
I think Rashad just glitched.
He's my boy.
Come back.
I'm literally sitting here like,
Flabbergasted.
ain't no way. This I could understand there's like a parody like they do. Like, cool.
Almost as if they made a parody of themselves.
They wrote this and was serious about it. And people bought tickets for this and went to go see it.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel some type of way that they had 2 black dudes going.
Because it made it seem.
I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room. They was like, hey, we need somebody going to space.
Look, and Tyree said that. He said 2 regular niggas from the hood in space.
Just I don't think that was, I mean, none of it's realistic, but you overdoing.
Why aren't you saying Twinkie in space? Since he built the car.
Don't understand, bro.
I missed the part. Did
They went from drifting to
like
nuclear and rocket science. I just they went from drifting to rocket science.
And
What can that, man? What can that? Because I feel like I want to cuss at somebody, and he the one that'll make me do it because it's a great movie, man. You know,
it was
awesome. It was amazing.
It was supposed to be realistic.
It was about cars. I had fun. It was great, brother.
gonna be honest with you. Ken is stupid. Ken is stupid. Ken is stupid. He likes stuff like this. He like mutton. He like fish and spaghetti. We're gonna have to call
We
it
got
down.
jumping. We got jumping. That's
Yeah.
weird. This boy, we just got jumping.
Oh,
We're gonna have
I don't know if I could take him on my own.
Jump like they jump down.
Listen, Mo, since
Yeah.
you the lightest, you gotta jump on his back.
Yeah,
Since I'm what?
You the lightest, you gotta jump on his back.
I ain't trying to hurt him. I just want to fight him. We got to jump.
All you gotta do, chop him in the back of his knee and bring him right to the ground.
We got to jump.
We're not gonna up. We just not gonna let him up. Like every time you try to get up, we're gonna push him back down.
Yeah, just go for his knees.
Yeah, you know that's every 6 seconds because it takes at least 45 for him to get up. So we just
Brother, hey,
You know what? We ain't even got to jump Ken. We just gotta
get him on the ground.
get it. We just gotta get him in the back of like a Loomis truck where he can't get out, and just drop him off in Florida in the summertime.
Oh yeah. Oh, brother, he gonna hate us.
And we just gonna let Mother Nature take care of that.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna never talk to us.
You know
again.
what? Speaking of Loomis truck, the part where Dom got apprehended by the local authorities
Stop it.
to be greeted by who?
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
and you gonna need this right here.
I feel safe already.
Bro, I hate this movie. I hate this movie. Like, I hate it. Like, I know I've said it maybe like I haven't said it a lot. Even on like Terrible Movie Tuesdays, I haven't said it a lot. But the movies that I actually hate, I say I hate this movie. I do.
Like when he got in the car with Queenie after she robbed the place of that necklace. She is evading the law, and he just over there having a regular conversation with her, like
She was the most realistic actress.
he was like, hey,
She was the
what
most
you trying to
realistic.
get into? He was like, hey, what you trying to get into?
Yeah, I was like,
She
randomly.
just robbed a $1 billion emerald necklace, and he's sitting in the passenger side. It's 96
Just
police
chilling.
behind him,
Just
and he
chilling.
got the
Chilling.
seat back. He got the seat back, and he just like,
So what you doing after
hey, what
this?
you trying to do?
Oh, shit, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what you be on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to
I mean, I
see
see you got this right here going on, but
What you got planned later?
Doing after that,
You feel me?
know what I'm saying? I'm kid free. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, I'm trying to see what's shaking.
he hit it with the
Man.
he hit it with the Uzi Vert. Like, I ain't even from out here. I'm just
You know,
You know
I'm, just,
what I'm
I'm just trying to see what's going on.
I've been here for
Man.
like a couple of days. I ain't even from around here.
Man, listen, check this out though. Listen, I've watched like some pretty bad movies, man. Some of them are fairly entertaining. There were parts of this movie that caused me physical pain. Like, it hurt on certain parts of this movie. Like, it hurt. Not even gonna lie to you. Watching, brother, they went to space.
Dude,
And
for the
while
hearing,
and
for-
while
for
they
the
were
hearing that may be in the chat.
and while they were in space, they opened up car doors. They opened up car doors.
Like it was at the gas station, holler at shoulder.
Like
was-
somebody was coming up to them and was like, "Hey, yo, you got like $5 on you, real quick? I could just throw it in the tank real quick."
To the 9 people in the chat, Rashad could not wait to talk about niggas in space.
In space,
That's the whole reason why Rashad is here, just to talk about them in space.
because brother, it don't make sense. Like, I get it. You wanted to do
Brother,
everything.
he had dishwashing gloves on.
with
with duct
man hit it
tape.
with that flip seal.
With duct tape.
He had
Brother, they went to Home Depot and got their whole space suit.
gloves on with premium electric duct tape.
Like, those
That-
wasn't even regular, like,
from the elements of space to enter into a scuba suit
Come on.
that's made for water but not space.
Let's go.
You
Okay.
know where they got their spacesuits from?
Oh no.
Remember the two little dudes that from the Wiz off of his little.
Hey, but check this out. How you get a whole pre-rocket, right? But you don't steal actual spacesuits.
Bro, listen, they stole the spacesuits from the Minions. Those are Minion clothes.
You're not even supposed to be able to put. Okay, so hear me out.
Nope.
So there's a reason when you wear this, there's an oxygen tank on your back, right? How is they get oxygen in the suits?
In
They had the
space.
AC on. No, they had the AC on.
I want to fight the director,
In
space.
on the
Oh.
front.
but I want to fight the director.
They had the
Okay.
same. They had the same suit on as the diver who kidnapped Nemo.
No. Brother, they got that.
Brother, there was some Captain Ahab.
Got that.
Them were like some old school, like them were
Was old school.
Those are from
They got
like what's that movie? Cuba Gooding Jr.
They got them.
Him and Robert De Niro.
Yeah, whatever that movie is. That's what they got.
Men of Honor.
Yeah,
Yeah, Men of Honor.
yeah,
They
yeah,
Cookie.
yeah.
They got that from Cookie.
Bro, them suits were at least from like 1976. Well, no kind of technology in them suits. You had to help. You had to get help putting them suits on, and they were heavy. I know they were heavy.
Mm-mm. They had on hazmat suits.
Man,
They whole entire suit was made out of rubber kitchen glove material.
They was rain jackets.
They had on ponchos with a window in it.
And a football.
It wasn't enough duct tape in the world that's gonna save you.
And he only did one hand.
They duct taped the windows.
That was Flex Seal, my brother. That was Flex Seal.
Who directed this movie, man?
Chris Stokes.
Because I want to see. It had to be. 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 Y'all be careful.
Now, the smoke that I'm ready for, if it's even going to be smoke, was when Han pulled up on Jason Statham. It was like, yeah, you thought you killed me,
Oh
huh?
man.
You thought you killed me.
So
You thought
question.
you had me.
Why is that a thing?
Because Jason Statham was the one who knocked him off in Tokyo Drift.
Right.
Yeah.
But why is that a thing?
We gotta have a
Because
story.
wasn't
They
he
got
done-
they got to
But
segue
he started
into
working
the
with
10
them, though.
somehow.
He started working with them.
Yeah. So, like I said, even if it's probably not going to be smoke, because it's like, look, all these years you've been dead, I actually ended up teaming up with these boys to try to kill Cypher,
But I just want them to fight
and I
dinosaurs
managed
at
to
this
go
point.
get the Rock and do
I
a
just want-
spinoff with it.
I just want them to fight dinosaurs at this point and get it over with.
It's gonna be a Western.
That's next. They're going to Jurassic Park.
I just want them to fight dinosaurs. I want Vin Diesel to punch a T-Rex.
DeLorean. What's gonna happen? They're supposed to go back in time for something. They made a mistake, made a wrong turn at the stop sign, and they're gonna end up going back to the Western days, where Vin Diesel is gonna have a Gatling gun on the back of a chariot, and Tyrese gonna look like Django.
Chariot? A chariot.
Carriage, my bad. Horse carriage. Same thing.
But no. Let it be a chariot. That's I want to see.
Yes, Chrissy, it was flexible. And Cat, yes, HBO Max.
No, she said she feel like she. Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, they had a little small, tiny tribute to Paul Walker at the very end.
But I ain't make it that far.
I didn't.
So of course.
Oh no, I did tell you what I did make it to. The dude was cooking on the grill and was making hamburgers and corn. Go ahead, Mo.
As it is custom at the end of every Fast and Furious movie, they have this big old giant family dinner.
For family.
Because family. And somebody was like, hey, one of the chairs is missing. And Don was like, oh, he on his way. And apparently it was supposed to be Jacob. But he didn't just pull up in any car. He pulled up in the Nissan Skyline. Which was supposed to be the tribute to Paul Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Then, after the credits roll, then you see Jake69Mega.com. There it is. Took you long enough. It took you long enough.
We was on too long, man.
They had to come from in space.
Oh, boy.
Brother, they had
Duke at this point, you got to print up a shirt that just says in space.
They had hamburger patties and corn on the grill. I don't know how that goes together.
And everything about his body language says, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Brother.
Zero.
If I go to your house and you got hamburger patties and corn on your grill, I'm leaving. And I'm taking whatever I brought with me.
I don't know what kind of family y'all got.
I'm leaving.
But is this how y'all barbecue?
I'm leaving, bro. I ain't gonna be there. Especially not on the same.
And then there was a part where Vin Diesel took Lil Brian to the racetrack where his daddy used to race and all this other stuff. But yeah, Kat, you might as well go watch it because at this point, I don't think there's anything left for us to talk about.
There's not.
No.
I mean, there's parts we can elaborate on. I mean, did we talk about the one singular little car flipping over the train tank? No, I don't think we talked about that. That went straight up in the air somehow. Defied gravity. And fell over and didn't kill the person that was in the car.
You know what? Whoever wrote this movie they was on acid, shrooms, marijuana, coke.
We don't.
The best of the best.
Hey, Vin Diesel, check this out. We gonna write this scene. We're gonna get jumped by 47 people, and you still gonna win. You gonna throw 30 of them over the top rope.
You gonna get
stuffed out by 30 more, but you gonna find a way to get up
after you pull the whole building down.
After you pull the building down.
You feel me?
And he was like, let's do this.
If these people are superheroes, just say that. Just say that.
Roman almost let that cat out the bag, bro. He said, how?
I want to see
how do we manage to make it out of all these situations?
I go to see who wrote the movie? I need to see who wrote this movie.
He said it, bro. He sat on his soapbox and said, how do we make it out of all these situations? No scratches, no bruises, no stab wounds, no bullet wounds, no PTSD,
none
of that.
Y'all just keep signing up for more BS.
So Justin Lin, Alfredo Botello, and Daniel Casey
was all high as hell.
Whatever y'all was on,
Oh, and
Stop.
Buddy and old Buddy was in the movie too. The MMA dude.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Was he the one?
Francis.
Was he the one that got blown up?
Yeah.
He was the black dude that had the worst death out of everybody. That Han fought.
Cause he threw the grenade, the little hockey disc grenade on him, and he was like, "You gonna kill us all?" He was like, "No, I ain't."
That's crazy. So it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It had 7 producers. That's why this thing is all over the place. There's 7 producers on this one singular movie.
Somebody was like, let's send them to space.
You know what?
We ain't never been there before.
I like that, but I got another idea. Let's have them jump across the Grand Canyon with no bridge. Let's do that. Because how did he see that rope on the ground? Because what was he just gonna take them both off the bridge? I mean, off the cliff because they was getting chased.
She even said, "Where's the bridge?" You didn't even see the rope.
She the definition of ride or die. Because I'm telling you like this.
So I just did some math.
I'd have been in jail.
The whole entire crew is getting chased viciously by the native people of the land. Vin Diesel and Letty were the only two who made it across out of the jurisdiction, but they just gave up and stopped chasing everybody. They said, well, them two made it across. We're not even gonna mess with them no more. We're just gonna turn back around and go home. Yeah, man. You know what? When Jacob was fighting the big brolic dude on top of the moving thing, when Jacob realized, you know what, I just got played. They were just using me this whole time. When he ducked and you saw Buddy's head was about to get clapped by that billboard, I was like, okay, that's it. He's done. He was just like, all right, let's finish fighting. I was just like, word, bro.
Somehow they threw a car at this man. They used the magnets to throw a car at this man.
They did.
I don't know what type of rope that was they used across the Grand Canyon, but whatever it was, it worked apparently. I don't know what the rope was connected to.
It was made of vibranium.
What was the rope connected to though?
The other side.
Spaceship.
The
Wakanda spaceship.
The strongest piece of wood ever. Because ain't no way in hell.
Because it should have told it from up off.
Bro, that thing was made out of Valerian steel.
Yeah.
It was made out of dragon back.
Yeah.
It's
the spaceship
that was, hang on.
Had Valerian, I had dragon glass. That's how.
So that's how they were able to survive in space. I got you.
And what if all this was just some badass trip? Like Dom is like in a coma right now, and like we are going through.
That's what I think. I think they was on the same thing that the Wiz was on. It was just a big dream.
This is all a dream. Like we're gonna get the Fast 10, and Dom's gonna wake up from a
trip. The Wiz was a long trip.
Dom's gonna wake up from a coma.
Ain't no sober person riding that subway scene.
No.
Are y'all trying to tell me that this whole entire time Vin Diesel is laid up in a hospital bed right now in a vibranium white V-neck t-shirt, same jeans on them jeans, bro? I'm telling you,
with those sleeves,
the ass is worn out in them jeans. I'm gonna tell you like this because that's all he do is sit and run and fight. Them got to be the same pants. I ain't even seen the shoes. I don't know what type of shoes he be wearing.
He had on them lug boots, them lugs. He definitely had on lugs, bro.
Were they the Birdman one?
What are these gear shifts are made out of? Because they be switching the hell out of damn gears, bro.
Hard too.
Why are we fighting the car?
Gears 72 times. Do they ever downshift?
Hey, brother made it back already?
Oh yeah.
No way, I can't talk about this movie on my head.
If I win, you can come back home. But if you lose, you drive and you keep driving and you never come back. The little rich dude pissed me off too.
Oh, the little ignorant little, yeah.
But then when girls started playing with his head, like, this is normally the part of the movie when A, B, and C happens. And he was just looking at her like,
He was looking like
no.
He was looking like
I'm
Herschel
rich.
Walker.
That man runs for president, cuz.
This has been another episode of the Popcorn and Beer podcast. On behalf of me and the fellas and our special guest Mika, this has been a review of Fast 9 in its totality. We'll be seeing y'all again on Thursday. We'll review Grease, which was released in the year of our Lord 1978, where there was probably one black person in the entire movie.
It was a black person in Greece.
You said probably.
There was a scene in Greece where people was like running like out of the building, and I think there happened to be a black person in there. But yeah, so we gonna see y'all in a couple days when we do this review on Grease.
I have to go rewatch Grease.
This thing got me mad. I'm ready to go to bed.
I told you I want to fight the director, man. I just do.
Man, let's jump.
Because I feel like he can't fight. Because when you write stuff like that, I feel like you can't fight.
Y'all gonna be pissed off.
Grease on Thursday, and then we're interviewing a young lady who is in Wakanda Forever on Saturday.
Absolutely.
Straight like that. I was eating fried chicken, by the way. For those of y'all who was asking me at the beginning of the podcast, it was fried chicken.
Dom is in a coma.
This is
in space.
Fried chicken in space.
It's over. There ain't
Dom
no
is
more
in
of
a
this,
coma.
cuz.
Ken couldn't even defend the movie the way he wanted to.
But ain't no way he could defend this
He
movie.
typed 3 comments in the chat and disappeared.
There's no way to defend this movie. Like, it's no, like, you couldn't listen. There is no way to defend this movie. Like, you can't sit here and tell me anything like to justify any of the things.
The flashbacks to young Dom and young Jacob was my favorite part of the movie.
Why were those your favorite parts of the movie?
Because I just like when movies do that.
My favorite part.
So no, like, I'm saying, like, it wasn't no like sentimental like thing or something like that.
No, because it's like flashbacks like that in movies give context, and I just like when movies do that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Did they say anything about the real daddy?
They were brothers, man. They was all the family.
Same mama.
They was family.
Wait.
Brother, he need to do that. He need to do that 23 in me because
he gonna be 10% Nick Cannon.
So in Fast 10, I don't know how they're gonna top this.
Brother, they gotta.
He's in a coma.
They gotta start off in space, and then from there, what you gotta do is you gotta have a galactic war with cars and dinosaurs
and whip around the sun.
Look, and then you fall back to Earth and backwards. So the Earth is spinning, right? You have to fall the other way. Therefore, you go back in time.
By the Western days.
The Western days, where you have a Gatling gun on the back of a horse and carriage.
No, brother, it gotta be a chariot, brother.
Oh, wait. No, let me finish.
And Cypher gotta die.
And then you have a horse race that leads to a train that jumps over a river. The train to jump over a river to land on the grass to roll back onto the train tracks to
jumping over the Grand Canyon.
I want to see Dom race a raptor, a velociraptor. I want to see him race it.
So,
He was on that mug.
so the director of this movie, he's going to see this podcast, and
Hopefully.
to promote Fast 10, he's going to send a customized mug to Mika so that she can drink beverages out of this Fast 10 mug.
Mika got to get a cup
For the
that
world.
says
In
space.
space. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one.
Well,
You got to do
I
it for the culture.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna do it for the culture.
they got to rename this movie. They got to rename it.
Fast 9, aka
Niggas
niggas in
in
space. In
space.
space. With the hand sign. Like if that be two hands, like doing like this.
Well,
It's got to be a holographic movie cover. So when you turn the cover, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I thought that was mad. Like, how are they doing this?
Brother, did y'all notice?
There's more.
Oh yeah. Did y'all notice? So when you're I don't know how many people I follow a lot of like aviary like stuff and like fighter pilots and things like that. When you're up in the air, the atmosphere up there is so thin, you have to have oxygen or else you pass out.
At least a little bit.
These brothers was up there. Now I don't know if y'all can see that picture.
I pulled up that same picture.
That man ain't got on nothing. And there is Nas right next to him. Is that Nas? That look like Nas.
That is Nas.
And it did not explode when they were in space. Neither one of them got a helmet on. Neither one of them. Ludacris actually got on. I don't know if that was a AirPods or whatever that is.
Yeah.
You look like Buzz Lightyear right there. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, Buzz Lightyear.
But they got on scuba. These are scuba suits.
Yeah, they got on scuba suits.
And there is duct tape everywhere.
Flex Seal, man.
You know, sometimes we I feel like sometimes we are our own worst enemies. Because we just
Mika got a check from this movie.
I did.
You had to.
The red leather pants that Cypher had on, Mika gave her them red leather pants.
Those are mine.
Those yours?
She didn't even give them back. They didn't even give back. Nothing. They was just
she probably wore the crotch out of them things. She looked like she ain't changing. So I'm telling you like this. She was running too and fighting. I don't think you want them back.
I'm good.
Yeah. I don't think
And you know what? I got happy because I thought she was physically flying that jet.
Oh, you did too? Yeah, I thought so too.
So when she was like, "Oh shit," I was like, "Finally!" And then she was driving the jet remotely.
No, it's just something bothering me.
Why won't she just die?
Something bothering me.
I want Letty and Mia and Han's sister to jump Cypher in Fast 10.
In Dom's coma.
Quick question. Because this is the thing, what you were talking about, where you said neither one of them, by the way, are wearing seatbelts. Neither one of them. Got dash cam. Neither one of them are wearing seatbelts.
Yeah.
And they survived a car rolling 732 times.
Hold on to the gripper thing, bro.
She doesn't have.
And smacked the side of a mountain.
She doesn't have.
Before they rolled 800 times.
Some stuff.
Rashad looked like he ready to go to bed.
I just don't understand.
Their head hurt.
I don't understand how you and then this
don't try to make it make sense.
Can we talk about this though? Can we talk about how two little cars were able to move this big giant here This-
The magnets, bro.
Bro,
But-
I
but,
was talking
but
about.
listen, that's cool. Magnets, all right, cool. How do the magnets therefore lift up the butt end of this tank train? Because I don't know I don't even know what this is called. I don't know what type of vehicle this is.
Can't tell you.
I don't even know where they buy something like that from. But
Stop.
brother, how do you even lift that? How do you lift it? Honestly, this would have been one of them nights where I would want Ken to sit here and actually explain.
I told you, don't try to make sense of the movie.
I am defeated. This movie got me, brother.
Yeah, Dom is in a coma. During the first Fast and the Furious, he didn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
I need
So
to go
he in the
back.
hospital right now. He gonna wake up from a coma,
And
and
the
all
first
16.
the first thing they're gonna tell him is, "Hey, Brian dead, bro."
Right. How long have I been in a coma? How long has
That's the only way any of these
20
movies.
He gonna be
years?
like, "Tez, didn't you have a fro and some sideburns?"
That's the only way. He had pork
He'll be
chop
surrounded by family.
sideburns. He had pork chop sideburns, and all of a sudden, he's a nuclear physicist, bro. All right, whatever.
He's trying to make sense of this movie. And I'm trying to tell you, Dom is in a coma right now. We're living through his dreams. In his dreams, his cars can fly.
There's nothing in this movie that makes sense. Like nothing. None of this makes sense.
I mean, we can't. Dom wasn't responsible for Tokyo Drift. That just kind of got thrown in the. He not responsible for that. Everything else after that, yeah. He's in a coma.
Tokyo Drift at least made sense somewhat. They were drifting.
And they was in Tokyo.
And it was in Tokyo. So it made sense.
Yep.
They wasn't in space. They was in
Twinkie,
Tokyo.
whole black ass was living in Tokyo.
Yes. And they
Still mad this
became
dude was called Twinkie though.
they became nuclear physicists as well. I just don't understand. Because none of this technology worked before, like for Tej. I just don't.
And they also had enough money to have a plane that the car could race for the test run. Say, bro,
this is
we're gonna
crazy.
have a race. My car versus your airplane.
And what did they say? Oh, it didn't explode this time.
It didn't explode. It didn't melt.
Where are they getting this money from?
Mr. Nobody.
But they had to steal.
That's my story, and I'm sticking
But
to
they
it.
had to steal VCRs in the first movie.
The first movie came out in 1997.
But they had to steal VCRs.
Brian
This franchise ain't been around.
got his high school diploma in the first Fast and Furious.
This has not been that long of a franchise. When did the first Fast and Furious movie come out? Brother, Ja Rule was in the second Fast and the Furious movie.
Bruh.
Monica.
So according to the internet,
Ooh.
the first Fast and Furious came out in 2009.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I legit was trying to think. I was like, hey, come on.
No. 2001.
One.
So we 20 years in, cuz.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dom is in a 20-year coma.
We 20 years, 20 plus years in, cuz. Hey, Rashad, you want to talk about it, cuz?
The hell is Fast and Furious spy races? Never mind.
You don't want to talk about it, cuz?
Get back, cuz.
So we'll talk about it.
We hungry. We hungry. Man, I would give anything to have you check those Cito back.
Sit on, we'll talk about it, cuz.
I would really give anything to have Ejectocito back because this is crazy. At least I can explain that.
Ejectocito.
They put Nas on the seat and they used it. That worked.
And Brian and me got out when they became parents. We ain't them.
Okay.
Letty
still-
had a
they
whole grown man on her back while she was on that motorcycle.
Talk about it. And somehow
Nope.
got him off
I
without
mean-
falling off. Without falling off.
She managed to swerve him into a tree
Without falling off.
without even falling off.
How does this man Dom keep catching people on a car?
I keep telling y'all
And
trying to
it-
make sense
and
of a
it
damn
don't
coma
dent
dream.
The hood.
He studied a lot of Evil Knievel, man. He do his own stunts, man.
Not buying it.
And all they drink is Corona.
Man, Dom is part triple X. So that too.
Rashad gonna cry when he cut the camera off.
Brother, I just don't even know. I'm just I'm gonna get a hug once this camera goes.
Hey, can you cry in space? Hey, you might as well bash got that buddy cut this off
we gotta yeah.
because my brain just started to make up questions.
I'm
and
don't
we gonna
don't
be here-
you don't get him
we gonna be here
started.
till 11:30.
It's hurting.
Don't
It's
get
hurting a
him
little bit.
started. And
Not even gonna hold you. It's hurting a little bit.
I'm surprised that we're almost at 11 o'clock talking about this.
Bro. And we actually been talking about the book. Like we didn't switch over that.
not no sidebars or nothing. That's how trash this movie is.
Oh, this is crazy. Even somebody helped me, brother. We were at least able to stop. I just can't. I think I want to talk. I think I want to talk to Ken. That's what it is. I want to hear what he got to say.
You were hoping this man would tap into this.
I wanted him to so bad because I need to hear somebody who likes
Because
this.
the
movie.
first thing out of Ken's mouth was, "I don't think we should talk about this on Tuesday."
He really did say that.
He did.
He said it must be a regular ass Tuesday movie then.
Cat, I think it was like 2 hours and 23 minutes.
I don't know,
Yep.
Cat. I lost count.
2 hours and 22 minutes.
I lost count. I just let it play. I just let it
2
play.
hours
Just
too
let the
long.
music play.
Alexa, play When I See You Again.
No, don't play that song.
That's what's gonna be playing when he come out that coma.
What you mean, Brian Dow?
It's been a
He gonna rip his t-shirt.
and then they're gonna play flashbacks of the first Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
And then all 16 of them
Bruh.
gonna come in and try to hug him.
Rashad, pull
no.
up the cover to the first Fast and Furious,
Oh,
and
God.
tell me Letty don't look like a psychopath, bro.
Hold on.
Why is Letty looking like that?
I don't know why I thought like Letty was like the lesbian in the first Fast and Furious movie.
Look at Letty on the cover of the first Fast and Furious, bro.
But I wish we would have talked about. I wish we would have talked about. I wish we would have talked about Fast and the Furious. What's the first one?
The Fast and the Furious.
I mean, not Fast and the Furious. The first one, but what? Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too
man.
Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, I would have rather talk about that. What
But the
you
point-
talking about? What? Oh, you talk. Oh, I think you talking about this one. Is this the one you talk about?
Oh no.
This the one you talking about?
No, that one right there.
You talking about?
Yeah.
You talking about this one?
No.
That one.
But she like Razor Ramon. That
She look like her glasses just pinching her
I'm like,
nose.
word, that's how you look 20 years ago?
She can't breathe.
Why do you look like
No, she look like she can't breathe.
See, I knew I wasn't tripping, brother. His shirt is dirty. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew
right
I
there,
wasn't.
yeah.
See, the white t-shirts 20 years ago didn't have the same
They
technology.
ain't had that
It wasn't made of
vibranium.
vibranium. They didn't know about it
You
then.
feel me?
Once you steal enough cars. This is crazy though. This is crazy. So this used to be the crew from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
This man with all white like Lisa Ray. That's crazy. What is she doing? Yeah. Okay. All right. We stopping there.
The good old days.
Yeah. Back when the movie made sense.
The lady definitely fights dudes looking like that.
Oh yeah. No, she definitely a punch in your face. All right. So
You all discombobulated now. You need.
yeah, I'm gonna go get me a hug. What I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so are we doing Grease on Thursday? Grease on Thursday.
That's what you said, my brother. Because me and Duke were adamant about discovering whether or not we talked about Grease already.
Mm-hmm.
Because I even went back into my receipts. I ordered the movie on Amazon August.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, why did I go back and watch the movie in August if we never even did a review on it?
Mm-hmm.
Because Duke had me convinced. I was like, wait, we did do this. But then I went back and looked on the YouTube page and I was like, no.
Yeah, we never talked about it.
Because
we were supposed to. We were supposed to, and I think we
the one live that y'all did that you didn't put the title of the movie to, it was The Fifth Element. Because I was like, wait, maybe this is it. Because it just said the day of the week it was. It didn't say the name of the movie or nothing. I was like, yep, there it is. I was like, no, it ain't. I was like, so why did I watch the movie if we didn't review? So now I gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Hey, that was a wild song, bro. Hearing that as a kid, and he was talking about some. Did she put up a fight? Wow. Did she put up a fight?
And when I see a black person on the screenshot.
But if you find one, brother, you amazing.
Hey, I'm trying to told
amazing
you.
Grace. Because I was struggling between Grease and Meteor Man, but I thought Meteor Man was more so a Tuesday movie. Dang, brother.
He said, oh, y'all still here?
Leave.
Cat, what you apologizing to me for?
Oh, wait.
I don't understand.
I think she apologized because you got to go watch it again. She don't like Grease for some reason.
So in last year, they said Grease was slammed as rapey, racist, and homophobic, and should never be shown on TV again.
Racist? How? It was nothing but white people.
Because there was no black people in Grease. That one person you saw was highly tanned.
That ain't bothering me.
Yep.
I was actually okay with that part. And the reason why I said we need to talk about Meteor Man on a Tuesday, even though I love Meteor Man, they put a bald wig on James Earl Jones and then proceeded to put a toupee on top of that.
Meteor Man was Robert Townsend, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch that again because it's been way too long since the last time I seen it. I cannot talk about that movie just strictly off memory. I gotta watch it.
Oh, it's burnt into my Rolodex of movies of memories. But all right, everybody. Like I said, we're gonna be hitting we'll be having Grease on Thursday, and then on Saturday we will be having a special guest from the Wakanda Forever movie. And I want to make sure I say her name correctly.
It's like a Corliss. I think her last name starts with H.
Name is Chorus Corliss Lyric Hambrick. She will be on the show on Saturday to talk about her experience being on set, um, being in the Black Panther movie, being a part of that whole process, um, which will be actually really really dope. I really look forward to that. Because I really want to see her perspective and on how she felt about things, like how was, because I mean it looked like a lot of people had fun in it, like a lot of people had fun in the movies. Just looking at it from a not a fan point of view, but a film critic point of view, it was a little different for me. But I still want to hear some of the things and how she got into what she's doing now. Cause yeah, even small parts are big because a lot of people can't even do that. So but thank y'all for sticking around for everything in here, because this was a tough one to get through. Because it was a lot. It was a lot. So we're gonna catch y'all next time from space. I've been your host Rashad, along with the fellas.
Hey man, this your boy Duke, your favorite fat person in space.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE in space.
Brother, I'm gonna need a sidebar. I'm gonna need something to get us out of this. Okay, if you ain't got one, I think I got one. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I got one for you. Give me 2 shakes of a twist.
It's funny you say 2 shakes and a twist, because I feel like in space is a combination of both.
I think so. I feel like we got to say that every time we talk about space.
Anything that from now on, anything that makes you upset or gets on your nerves, you have to.
You gotta hit the.
Did you just say the Eagles?
Eagles in space.
That's very
cold-blooded,
dirty and derogatory of you to even say that, brother. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. I really can't find what I was looking for. I thought I had it, but I guess I'll leave this by saying, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. And don't rob and steal, because that will get you killed. Thank you, Mika, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. It is your girl, Mika G.
So we need to go to bed. And I'm gonna cuss out kid in the group chat. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna catch y'all on Thursday. Y'all have a good evening, night, morning, whatever you do.